pizza for us and the kid.
Yay, pizza.
Doing something a bit different so that we won't have 3 days worth of pizza to eat afterwards. Because I'm sending her home with her cheese pizza again.
How wonderful to see you again.
But let's try a pasta.
She's got an eating pasta.
Ooh, nice. What kind you have?
White cheddar bacon.
To hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how.
Thank you, Professor.
Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of smoothwort.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Don't pull a Seamus.
Well done! Feel free to practice. You're a natural.
Professor Garlick,
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as...
I was wondering.
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight...
Oh dear.
Well, he never really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a... Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creature. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine.
And that's when you took over as...
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomp.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dared. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned... He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly... His resulting leave of absence.
I'm glad everything worked.
Very kind of you to say. Lovely. Oh, and remember...
Yay, good burps.
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience, but you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died. So I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more
Hydration
well-traveled than
check.
you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe.
You said that you know that tower.
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. My recollection is that it seems abandoned.
I'll find you at the
Until then.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the...
What are you up to now?
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Hope you're not here for a knock. Because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
I'm told that last Clementine had you Hello, be with you in a bit. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Brilliant. Revelio.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Koga.
Wonderful. I trust you became.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up. If black ever permit. Well, with those tasks out of the way, pay attention to your wand work. Well done. Recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. Places! There you go. Kitchen room quickly.
Could it be the Merlin trial? Revelio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Here.
Incendio!
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then
What's
come
been your
and see
favorite
me.
mission for the game so far?
Honestly, I don't know. Mostly just been exploring, doing all the side shit.
Falling down rabbit holes.
Unlocking everything I possibly can. While barely continuing the story. That's how I'm level 19 with a level 11 main story.
I mean, how else you gonna 100% it?
Right?
Revelio. Revelio.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing.
I finished the activities you signed me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in... You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Flipendo.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like...
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
we go. Castle must have been quite stately this time. That's it.
Welcome back. Have you finished your
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments.
Well done. Shows wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say. Let us precise, deliberate movements.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what?
In class, I heard you.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storm. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions. Fan? I was being groomed to play on, and I would have been a Tengu if not for...
I know that feeling.
And some things are in it. I should have known. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not... She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis in.
Liquid luck? That's illegal.
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with... I burned my broom into...
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her.
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hand.
Thank you, Professor. Incendio! Arrest the momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
This looks intriguing. Revelio. Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I don't suppose a student like yours.
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if...
Well, that is unfortunate.
Hello. Do you have any...
That I do, but, what?
Just exploring the country?
Aye. Bit of a wanderer myself. Name's Leopold Bab. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest. What do you say, my young friend?
Something to consider. Thank you for...
Aye, let me know if you...
What do you have for sale?
That's been a pleasure.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Intriguing.
Over here.
We're not alone. Can't we apparate past them into the town?
We could, but we've no idea. More importantly, however, they've set up camp just ahead. I suggest...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and come on. Tripicus totalis. Well done.
Those goblins in my family were in the mines at one time or other.
Yo,
What's that? Who's
I
there?
have returned.
Aha! There you are!
What did I miss?
Not much.
I decided to do dishes first, and then
Fine.
make sure everything else was settled, and they were taken care of before I left to go anywhere. So. Then I went to the gym for about 45 minutes. Then I
Yeah.
like something, and now I'm here.
Ooh.
I'm really wanting to get back into it. I wonder when I'll be seeing you. I see that bell is muted.
I just noticed that.
Hope everything is okay with Bella.
Revelio.
I'm trying to find some confirmation on something that happened today. Skillet related.
Hmm.
This weekend is Louder Than Life in Louisville. Well, Skillet was today. And according to setlist.fm, they did a song that they haven't done in about 18 years.
Interesting.
So I'm trying to see if I can find some confirmation about that.
Revelio. Orders directly from Ranrock.
I will draw blood. I'll snap that one and your neck. Your paper easily done. Let's get this over with.
Also, it's raining. It has been for at least 2 hours or so.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard
Alright,
kind.
so where are you at in this story?
The tower.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Best head in. Looks like we found the entrance.
Just dealt with the ambush, and now I'm trying to get the tower.
Ah.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see
That's
that
funny.
I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins.
That goblins were aware of my vault is... But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once... For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in... That said, be careful.
I will, sir. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Also, you were right about these math doors. Once you figure out what they are, it's easy as hell.
Yes. Once you figure out the trick, it's easy.
I'm just curious for you, for whenever you get a little more.
Restricted section.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer.
Because that spell took me a minute.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Money is a pain in the ass in this game.
What is?
Money.
Oh, yeah. I've now gotten to where I have basically like 15,000 now. But I don't spend it on anything.
I mean,
I've just been saving it up.
I've been buying stuff like bigger planters and
I barely even
the
use that.
seeds.
More traces of ancient magic.
I barely even
Something
use
must be
that.
different.
I only use it for the something leaves for the healing potion. Other than that, I don't use any of that stuff.
I've got stuff growing just because of missions.
That main thing. And also, literally, none of the items that I pick up now are really worth a damn. So I'm like,
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Killed you with your own axe.
That's one of my favorite things to do is
What have the keepers planned for me?
oh, finally got it. Guard. But I like using Expelliarmus, and then yeah, I don't like that. I'm trying to prefer. I prefer the rubber grip. It's better. But Expelliarmus, disarm them, and then use that weapon to attack them with. It's fun. These are useful to me.
These look familiar.
No, I'll take that. I am literally walking this entire damn castle over, trying to find this damn last key thing.
Oh, you got 15 and 16?
I've got 15 and 16, and it is driving me nuts. Hey, that's my teacher of mine. Yeah, wait. Yeah, let's put one of the keyholes, like the treasure chest, in the bathroom.
Yeah, why not?
More statues.
I'm willing to bet one of the platinum trophies for this game is to beat the game in all 4 houses.
Hidden achievement?
Yep.
Probably.
If it ain't, I'd be surprised.
Not saying I'm not planning on that.
No. Find spoiler as a Slytherin, as a Hufflepuff, as a Gryffindor, as a Ravenclaw. Oh, so Tom Felton posted a TikTok of him saying, okay, this has been haunting me for years, but I'm finally going to do it. And he did Pottermore to see which house he's in. He got Gryffindor.
Funny thing is, that's not the first time he was confirmed a Gryffindor.
Also, hi, welcome back.
I've been here. I'm muted because we're eating. Everybody say hi, Uncle Fluffy and Mr. Cody.
It's a me.
Hi, Uncle Fluffy and Mr. Cody.
It's a me.
Hi,
Say hi. How was pizza?
It was yummy. I got a pasta too and some cheese bread.
Something must be different.
From where?
Domino's, they have that coupon thing that I usually use.
Eat.
That's fine.
I am literally walking around this entire castle trying to find this last thing that I am missing. And it is driving me insane. I just want to find a key flying arm. Is that somewhere in the house? I've already been up here.
When I move in and out of the archway.
Don't get up there. Or
I'll never get used to
do I?
these
Is there anything up here? So what are y'all doing now? All these squares make a circle.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Pulso. Dependo.
Oh, is this Ravenfall?
What?
I think I found Ravenfall Tower. Is there it? I've been here before. I've been here before. Here I am again. Sitting out Yep, that's gotta be Ravenfall Tower. Oh. Yep. Ravenclaw door thing. You don't see a key flying around? I'm looking for just one key. A key.
Alright, the Grounding Pool is playing at Minglewood tonight.
Oh yeah, that is tonight, isn't it?
It's funny, I'm listening to him right now. Oh, this is Stirp, sorry.
How the fuck did you mix those two up?
They are rather similar.
Ish? Yeah, kinda. I think about it.
More than you remembered?
Yep. I just had Let the Body Sleep before playing my head. I was like, you know what? I can do it. I also haven't really listened to a lot of Giant Bulls, so.
Oh, you're a big one. Ow.
full as possible.
Fulfilled? I am full. I am so full, so filled.
So full of carbs. Peekaboo.
I am about to get discouraged.
Don't do it.
I cannot find this thing. So what are y'all doing now?
Back in my room, still looking at the same file that I had.
6 hours ago.
No, I've moved stuff around since then. I put all my bedding back in the top of the closet. I'm mostly having to go through clothes to figure out what I do and don't want.
Do and don't wear.
Yeah, so it's a lot of the don't wear part.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
I need to do that too.
I recommend everyone doing it at least once a year. Especially considering I wear the same, like, 5 outfits.
Same.
Yeah.
Listen, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
But, oh, I'm in the dark out now. Unless someone else found the key and then I could
Your
build them and
ability
take it
to
on.
transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
I mean, what?
I
That's not very Gryffindor of you.
What is it?
think it wasn't me.
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
Well, blame the underwear gnomes. It's
It
fine.
is agonizing to see
What?
those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago.
Mom found something in her room that she
The
had
pain
no
of
memory of
losing him is
taking
as deep
in
for him
there.
now as if it had happened only yesterday.
I'm just
He
gonna
doesn't
blame
need
the underwear gnomes
pretty
for it.
pillars. He needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year,
Where'd you go?
a
Where'd you go?
student
Where'd you go?
sees
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
something
Where'd you go?
sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts,
Go upstairs.
Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that
Where'd
you'd
you go?
accepted
Where'd you
the
go? Where'd
position
you
of
go?
defense
sorry.
against the dark arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
There you are.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful.
Work
We
over
shall
here.
let the others know.
Do it.
Very well. I shall see you then.
That's all of them. I find it is a thing.
Another memory.
Yay for me.
Now to find a way out of here. Revelio. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
I couldn't go to Hogwarts. Just too many damn stairs.
What have we here?
I am a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more. We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive...
That's not even an
Isadora
achievement?
...became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to...
Well, it's worth a try.
My studies, yes.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I
All that, I
recall.
don't even like it.
What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use...
Thank you, sir. I should ask Sirona at the Three Broom...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Right. It did a thing.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
So.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
You get any of the broom upgrades?
Half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information
Yeah,
you
I got a couple.
provided, my work would have taken
But
twice
again,
as long.
I don't really focus on all
It
that.
may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade.
I got two of the.
Would you be if you were to test this
beast? No, I got 3 of the beast lair things.
What more can you tell me about them?
Like
It's just
the
a
beast
jaunt for
storage
the
rooms, but I
south of Hogsmeade.
never use
Beautiful
them.
mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against us all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broom Flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off on another adventure, are we?
All right, let's go fight a spider.
You found the last key yet?
Yep.
Neat.
Already done. Did. Nice.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Hufflepuff.
Hello, Melda.
Of course it's another trial. And you'd...
Does this mean you've changed your mind about?
Well, you're a step up from the good for nothing. Well, they sit around and hope to be the best. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need Are you going to try to beat my flying...
I'm ready to.
Finally.
Brilliant! Excellent! Missed it! Made it! I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant! Brilliant!
Ooh, Brab and Cat coming into the house.
What
Just
now?
so that we can. I said, "Woo, Brab and the Cat to come into the house, just so we could torture her by putting her in her
You've
pumpkin."
improved. I must... That was. Be careful.
Eh,
Earn a reputation.
she'll kill me in
Sounds
my
like you're
sleep
speaking-
eventually. It's fine.
Yes, well, I am. You'll not have the same luck on...
We'll see, won't we?
I half expected you to back down. See you at the South Coast trial. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Apparently, we're putting the child in a pillowcase.
Uh-huh.
She can be a ghost.
No. See, Mom's trying to make the bed, and
Back from your
AJ's
latest flight. I want to hear
not
all
moving.
the particulars.
Good news.
Brilliant!
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I...
Ah, yes. I see.
If it means another...
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you...
Sci-Fi canceled Chucky, but they're working on an Annabelle TV series because, okay.
What? The show?
Yep.
Fuckers.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Flipendo on a cow.
I'd never suspect Inferior to be so strong with how
I can only find something like that built either.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Yep. Nope.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
That could be some... I'll do this one more time. Jesus, bitch. Damn, this is way up here.
We also heard something. I'm just 42, right?
Oh, it's you! What a pleasure.
No, well, she is. AJ's not for me. Oh.
Nothing makes her happy.
Yes. to. Okay, so funny story.
Mhm.
We just got a knock at the door. I grabbed the stick to beat whoever it was because I didn't know who the fuck was knocking at our door this time of night. It was the next door neighbor.
Yes.
She gave us more pizza because she got either her grandson or one of her nephews over there tonight, and he wanted a whole pizza because he was hungry. They ate about half of it.
And so they
He
just
said,
give
"Here,
you-
you can have the rest." Hold this a minute. Okay. Welcome.
You know what? Can't hate
Can't get
that.
mad. She's being neighborly.
Very generous.
What does Grandma mean? What? Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to sweep the floor, but the broom keeps moving. Sure.
So knowledgeable. I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Nate, is there anything with these monkey statue things? Or do you know?
Yes, actually, that is a thing. That's how you get Alohomora.
Huh, okay.
That's a quest you get later on.
Copy.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition.
Fun fact: you can only pick those up at night.
As you have no doubt sharpened your
Night is where the
perception by completing my
relevancy of
assignment.
those kicks
I
in.
am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's
It must be something that only happens during the mission. Because I've been around them at night before too, and they didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think the mission triggers it.
That will be hardship, I'm sure of it.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing will. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert. And if that performance is any omen, channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now.
Can y'all hear any of the cackling?
Why not practice the new spell
No.
on the training dummy?
Really?
Excellent.
AJ is having a very good time.
This is fun.
Mm-hmm. Happy children.
Professor, I was wondering.
Ah, the art of divination. Those of us who possess the sight are rare. And, as is often the case with the unique...
So I had a realization the other day that actually, yeah, it was the other day that made me sad.
Even feared when I was
dangerous.
I see.
When
Yes.
Legend of Vox Machina season 3 comes out on
You would be
Thursday.
wise to it, and so divining.
Uh-huh.
It's not going to be all the episodes at
I
once.
find it truly intriguing.
Intrigue. You are
Are they splitting it in half, or are they doing a weekly installment?
It's going to be the first 3 episodes and then
we
weekly.
in the Wizarding world are forever.
Of course.
How many episodes are in the
Now,
season again?
I know that
20.
I have enjoyed our conversation.
I wish it was
Is it 20 or is it 12?
12.
Hmm.
I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's going to be even more of a wait for me. Which is fine. Like, it's not like I'm not used to week-long waits. I just hate it.
What day are they airing?
Thursdays.
Figures.
Amazon Prime.
can. You should see if Turf wants to do a watch party.
We
Either
already talked about it.
May I have you?
Good for you.
Yeah.
Because I imagine Hermit will probably watch it too.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Yes.
It's around.
One of those things like, you're right.
Welcome,
Where'd it go?
everyone. I see you've already met some
Don't
of
do
the
that.
many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken.
Oh, is that people that need to be...
They are all in their
I
own
use
way
the dodo
dangerous,
teleporting.
especially if one does not
Why
know
is
Because
it
they
how
can
to
do that
handle them
naturally.
properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of
Why
how
is
to
the-
care
Does
for
have
a
the
beast,
natural
shall we?
ability to teleport,
Miss
which made
Sweeting,
Muggles think
would
that they've
you please assist our new
hunted
student
them
with
to
the lesson
extinction.
today?
Wizards
Professor
decided
Howard.
not to correct them on that knowledge
I'm
because
Poppy,
it made
Poppy Sweeting.
Muggles actually give a
Don't
shit
worry
about the
Professor
environment for a
Howard's
while.
speech. She over-exaggerates
Yeah,
sometimes.
nice.
All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The
I
tongue
should
of a
still have
puffin can be
Fantastic
a
Beasts and
slippery
Quidditch
devil.
Through the Ages somewhere
yes,
in this
Professor.
house. If you ever want to borrow and read them.
Here,
As small as
You
they
can
are, you can
practice
read
on
both of them in an hour.
just keep an eye out for his tongue.
They're really that small?
For what book?
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think
Quidditch through the Ages and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the actual book of it. Hold on, let me see if I can find
I
them
like to think it enriches his experience.
downstairs.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Yep, there they are.
Mine can't be at a side.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
I'm not landing near you.
Kindness
Goodbye,
is
friend.
one of his best qualities, right after ambition.
Like, no offense, but you're a
cleanliness.
troll. I don't want to deal with that.
Good
There you
work,
go, Nate.
everyone.
That's
Now,
how thick both of the
let's
books
make
are.
our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed
Damn,
and
alright.
groom them.
Right.
Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
So next time y'all come over, if both of y'all want to read them, you can.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Oh, Lord, we don't have a telephone.
Stupid thing.
I'm about to say, you did not just walk that view.
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is
You have
Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
And you also have more experience dueling. I think she's doomed.
Let's go.
It's going back as well as you would expect.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone.
Oh, well, alright, that hurt.
Thank you for your help. Let's carry on.
I died.
What'd you do?
Feed and
I
brush the
died.
Neasels, just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Oh, I wonder if I can bait them
Hello,
into, like,
Professor. I
following me
did.
and then fight the troll.
It was wonderful.
Probably.
You seem to understand that some provide us with magically imbued material,
Possibly.
which does not include torturing them for whiskers.
Follow me, friend.
Yes, Professor.
Stumbling over dead beasts.
You're gonna have to move around the bonfire first.
Surely the poachers can be brought to
There you go.
justice by
Come on.
An optimistic idea.
There you
Now,
go. Follow
why
me.
don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control?
I said follow me,
Professor
not
Weasley
bash
has asked that I prepare some assignments designed
Follow
to help you catch
me.
up. Be on the lookout for my owl.
And everything is
Meanwhile,
all right.
I also
I should not like that song. I think.
Over here.
Because it's what?
I should not like that song. I think.
Thank you again for saying something. You were an
That's fair.
augury at New.
It's definitely overplayed for me, so for the longest time I didn't like it either.
It means that
No, it's the content of the song that I
at
shouldn't
least
like.
that's what we decide.
I couldn't stand there and watch.
Kind of like
We're
Lips of
of
an
a
Angel.
similar mind. Actually,
Exactly
in
like
light
Lips of an
that,
Angel.
You've intrigued me.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of?
I thought she was brilliant.
I suspected you two might.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above them?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll... I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did...
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get...
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, the poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day. They're up to something.
That does seem strange.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the better.
You seem undeterred. Will you let...
Oh, very well. I should be going, but we'll speak.
There it goes. Wee.
All right.
Revelio.
It's not a kid down here, is there?
Accio.
No. Damn it, I got follow me stuck in my head.
Whoops.
Moving up through. Oh, here we go.
Revelio.
Mama says hydrate.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
The child says hydrate. Do it.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, although I hear your visit to
Thank you for
Hogsmeade
that,
was-
child.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting.
Oh, of course not. From what I... In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. Do you see that curious statue over there? Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one
I
for
didn't
now, and
mean to
I'll
hit that.
explain more as we walk.
Don't be stupid.
Hit it.
Ever since that
Because I hit the
fateful
wrong
day in
button.
the village,
Oh, level
those
30 now. What's up?
curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is. You, however, I'm at my wit's end, young friend. In fact, I know of 2 statues, right? Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so...
I'd be glad to help.
Oh, I knew I could count. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked.
But what about...
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your... And I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom, and the other...
Hello, Mora.